Okay, so boom, that time I was told I had to hold it and get the door while brother was jacking. So at this time, I'm in Turner Son. Ed Penitentiary got a big yard and a small yard. The bigger yard, you know what I'm saying, it's got the real weights, you know what I'm saying? And then it's got the big boy track where you can walk around, you can run. It's got the full court basketball court on it. It's got the softball field out there. It's just way more spread out and there's way more to do, you know what I'm saying, when you go out here to the big yard. And then a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, they got where they be playing the handball, you know what I'm saying, they got the wall, they be doing the little handball. It's just a whole lot of more stuff to do. Then it's a place where you can sit down and chill, you know what I'm saying, they got the bleachers out there, you know, this is a whole lot to do. The smaller yard at this camp, you know what I'm saying, they had a building and it had a few of the machine weights in there, which a lot of people wasn't gonna be in there on the machine weight. Had a pool table in there at the time. It's got like a little driveway, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of walk up and down. And then, you know what I'm saying, you just find your little spots if you want to work out outside. You just find your little spots to work outside, And then, of course, it's going to have just the one basketball goal, you know what I'm saying, that you can hoop on. So I'm out here, I'm just walking up down, you know what I'm saying, I'm politicking with one of the guys, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking to him, he talking back. We having a whole little conversation, and you already know. We, listen, we talking about the guys and how we don't like the guys, how we don't like the org, and what this is going on, and this brother done did this, and this brother done did that, and this brother done lied, and this brother done did this, and this brother, and they ain't did nothing to him, and the only reason they ain't did nothing to him because he kin to the three, and the only reason they ain't said nothing to him because he's super cool with the one, and brother done slapped bruh, and then, you know, if I slap bruh, you know what I'm saying, man, bruh, I'm there, and we both of us gonna come to the same answer at the end. I'm sick of it, G. So while we walking down, I see one of the guys, he being guarded by 6'0". For some reason, it seemed like that's who we got into it with more than anybody. You know what I'm saying? 5 dudes every now and then, 40 here, 20 there, great, you know what I'm saying? Kitchen, I never really seen issues with GD and Kitchen as much, you know what I'm saying? But it always seemed like it was 6'0", you know what I'm saying? And now they vice lord, but them 6'0" dudes, you know what I'm saying? It was always something here. They might have been banging the hardest in there, right? No, I don't think 5 dudes might have been banging. No. I'm gonna have to go with 60. They probably was, you know what I'm saying, neck to neck. So we walking back, and one of the brothers, you know what I'm saying, he go to the rack. By the time he going to the rack, I done stood over, you know what I'm saying, with some of the guys, and when he laid the ball up, he fouled him. When he fouled him, you know what I'm saying, he go to the ground. Of course, he get up, he talking crazy, you know what I'm saying, and he get to putting his finger in Cuz's face. And then now and then you always gonna have your person like, hey, hold up. They always gonna get in the business, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't none of their business. And everybody know in the penitentiary, the number one rule is you need to be minding your own business. Because when you do that, what you do, you get in these dudes' heads, and these dudes always feel like then they gotta prove something, because now they wondering, because this person done said something out loud, now everybody looking like you are supposed to say something. Now, I hated being in them situations. That's actually how my first fight started. I'm on the basketball court. Of course, I was doing them. I was, you know what I'm saying, top 3 on the compound. Number 2 really up on the tape. You know what I'm saying? And then there was another dude, he was Kitchen Crip, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember his name, but he said, he had a little limp on him, but the boy would go. So I'm out here playing ball, and of course, like, he guard me, and I'm talking, one of his homeboys guard me, 6'0". Now, 6'0" was guard me. The dude I got to fight with was actually, I think he was Kitchen. So he ended up trying to take up for the homeboy and called me out on the yard. Next thing you know, we out to the side. We got to, because he said right there and there, we're going to get him up when we go in. You already knowing when somebody say something, you have to respond immediately, because if not, the chattering, the whispering, and all that's gonna happen. So when bruh put his finger in his face, and of course the other dudes, hey, what you got going on? Now the homie feels like he gotta say something back to bruh. So he done smack bruh hand at his face. Bruh, this is the guys already probably thinking this is a sportsmanship issue, because the guys are always ready to punch on the guys. And this is just regular basketball trash talk. Like, it's innocent, but we do understand we in the penitentiary. These are 2 affiliations, and it can go from 0 to 100 real quick. So a lot of the guys, they ain't looking to keep him out of trouble. They looking for a way to probably put him in violation more than anything. 6-0 them, they gonna do what they gonna be ready to ride. You know what I'm saying? They'll wreck they just as awful. You know, they'll wreck their homeboy. But the guys, they ready to punch on you. So check this out. So when he smacked bruh hand, of course, bruh kind of pushed him. You know what I'm saying? And they both kind of, and everybody, you know what I'm saying? The G's, I'm thinking, shh. Here we go. The G's and the Crips kind of step on. Hold on, cuz. What's up? Hold on, bro. Hold on. They were like, nah, we good. And they kind of just push each other out. One of the Crips, y'all know this move right here when you're in the club with your homeboy. The homeboy who ready to fight everybody, ready to pop. Turn into John Wick 2.0. The homeboy that can't take rejection, that talking crazy to the female, talking crazy to security. The bartender taking too long, talking crazy to the bartender. Somebody walk by and look funny. Man, what he looking like that for? He just always ready to start. As a matter of fact, I got a story about folk. He was like he was a real deal instigator. So when he grabbed the homeboy, y'all know the move. When they take their arm and they grab you and they walk with you like this. When somebody do you like that, listen to me. It always results in some trouble. So he grabbed him. He was like, man, come on, good. But while he talking, he in his ear like this here. Then he let him go, push him back on the court. At that point, we could all tell he a little more aggressive on bro. You know what I'm saying? He hand checking him, forearm checking him. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know what I'm saying? They being, but everybody kind of like what's going on. Of course, they talk crazy. They talk game over, right? He grabbed the homeboy again. Of course, at this point, everybody watching everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on at this point. He grabbed him again. He hit him on the chest, talking to him. He hit him on the chest, all this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Then they hitting up the sign, boom. They all this right here, like, oh, they gang banging at this point. So we get in the building. A couple of the guys, BJ security at the time. Of course, BJ was paying attention. BJ always, you listen to me. When it came to security, I ain't gonna lie to you. He micromanaged that thing so bad. Listen to me, I couldn't stand it. He called all that. We ain't even got to take a shower yet. A couple of the guys come and said, hey, I don't know what's going on with the incident on the court, but you know what I'm saying? The Crips acting like they had an issue with this, and that. I just want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, everybody on point will go to the shower because we don't know. And everybody just kind of looking like, man, here this dude go. They knock on the door. Pop, 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 pop. I look at Black James. Black James look at me and Black James look at each other. Get what he holler. Bro, get the door. For some reason, Black James liked telling me what to do. I don't know what it was. I do know what it was. He's like, Joe T, he hollered, Joe T, grab the door real quick. So I go to the door, what's up? And then, hey, cuz, you holler at y'all real quick, cuz. Y'all. I turn around, look at the guys look at me and all the guys look at each other. Black James. When Black James posted up, he always set his arm right up under his chest where his chest was poking out. He, go on let him in, G. He walked in the cell, man, bless his cell. He's like, hey, cuz want to see y'all. Hey, cuz want to see your brother, man. Cuz want to see your brother. He said that was disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? This and that. 9 times out of 10, they done gassed him up and told him, you know what I'm saying, that was disrespect and this and that, and he need to take care of his business. And then he probably said they probably done said, man, you want to see him. And he probably didn't have no choice. So now they done came over here, now they trying to arrange a one-on-one. Yo, Black James Howard. The brother in here. The brother just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? He the man, cuz said he wanted one and this and that. Before he could even finish the sentence, Black James said, oh, he can get the one. What he want to do? We ain't tripping on none of that. He can get the one. He just speak up for bro. I look at bro, look at me and bro look at each other. He ain't tripping on fighting at all. I'm sure he ain't. Well, look, bro could have easily said, oh, I left that on the court. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? But in the penitentiary rules in effect, had he said that, they would have looked at it as he was soft and he was weak, as if, you know what I'm saying, that would have took value of his masculinity down. You know what I'm saying? As if he couldn't just say, man, I left that on the court. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no disrespect, wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? If he took it like that, you know what I'm saying, I apologize. You can't say that in the penitentiary. If he asked for the one, you gonna have to give the one. So bro just sitting there like, and so he was like, that was up, give us about 15, 20 minutes, cuz, you know what I'm saying, we could get out of the shower, this and that. He was like, oh, that was up. So when he walked out of the cell and secured the door, Black James hollered, okay. So he want to get the one. Bro said, bro, I could have spoke up for myself. Black James turned, get in their face and said, You act like you wasn't gonna say nothing at all. He was like, so I figured I'd go on and say it for you. He was like, man, bro, you ain't have to do it. Like, bro, I'm a man. He was like, man, ain't nobody gonna come in here and tell the guys that they want to see one of the guys, and then we sitting here like we hesitant to make a move. Like, he just go in on bro, get aggressive, and then while he talking to bro and bro talking back, they converse, and they having a whole little conversation. For some reason, Joe T had to be on his mind at the time, because while he doing all that, he bust out and say, Joe T, go down there and get the knives. Now everybody in the room, everybody in the cell, no, I'll go get the knives. Go get the knives for what? So I'm outspoken. You know what I'm saying? That was my problem. That was my only problem probably when it came to the gas. When it came to the gas, I was the one that said the wrong things at the right time, if you ask me. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, what you mean? Like, I want to know, like, what's the logic behind this here? Like, I don't even understand what's going on. They just came up here and asked for a one. You already done spoke of a dude. Now, out of 7 or 8 people in this room, you tell me, go get the knife. Now, it's a couple of brothers who got their own 60. You know what I'm saying? They got 60. But we always had a holder, which y'all done heard in the story before. They had an issue, you know what I'm saying? But they had a holder for that. You know what I'm saying? He got enough knives to probably to supply every brother. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, what? He said, yeah, go down there, you know what I'm saying, grab 6 knives, you know what I'm saying? There's only 6 brothers in here, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, he just asked for a one. I was like, what's going on? Like, what's that about? Like, what's the move? Like, everybody, because at this point, I'm trying to figure out what you finna do, a sneak attack? Like, what's up? He got a life sentence. You never know what's on the lifer, man. You always got to get an understanding on the understanding the best thing to have, especially when you're dealing with a lifer in the penitentiary. Like, what does that mean? So I asked him, he was like, man, bro, I'm telling you, bro, we need to have some brothers on point, you know what I'm saying, with some 60, because I done seen this before. What you done seen before, G? Please explain to me what you done seen so I can know the logic behind me going down here and arming these brothers. He gonna say, well, I remember a time he post up. Here we go. Okay, so boom. I remember a time when I was down in South Central, G. You know what I'm saying? It was a situation just like this here. We outside on the yard. Brother them folk and them were playing basketball. They got into it with Cuz and them. By the time Cuz said he wanted the one, bro whooped him on the yard. I'm talking about beat him on the yard. We get back in the unit. Cuz and them said they wanted another one. Now we wasn't even gonna do that. Same thing happened with me. You take that in the first time, you take it. Bro said he wasn't tripping on seeing Cuz again. So we, you know what I'm saying, got security, you know what I'm saying, whatever. They went in the cell. Bruh beat him again. When they go in there, and after bruh beat him the second time, they try to say the only reason bruh beat him was because bruh was bigger than Cuz. But Cuz ain't little dude, big heart, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? Little boy day, but he couldn't mess with bruh, you know what I'm saying? Bruh went in there and put the hands on him, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about racked him, I'm talking about all kind, I'm talking about, you know, I'm talking about made him touch everything. So one of Cuz, one of his homeboy, one of his riders bust out and say, man, I ain't feeling that. As soon as the fight was over, we all standing there, you know what I'm saying? This all love, let everybody know, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go on about our business, right? He gonna say, man, I ain't feeling that, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even Cuz side. Like, somebody need to see folk, you know what I'm saying, to his side. He was like, man, brother already fought twice. You know, we had a little hot-head brother at the time, and he was like, man, bro, that's over. He was like, man, that's over. He was like, man, he was like, they gonna have to see me. And at that time, the same homeboy who said that somebody needed to see, he wasn't tripping on it. He was like, well, that's okay, you know what I'm saying? He felt like one of them that's the same size as one of the folk need to basically redeem they homeboy. So they went on and arranged another one-on-one right there. They pat them down. They come out of the cell. They go in the cell, they get to fighting. But when bro whoop him too. So of course when they come out, now it look like the homeboys and the riders on it. And at this point, while he's sitting there talking, we all like, by that time they come out, it just seemed like the homeboys and the rider had an issue with the folks. Now, at the time, I remember like they had us outnumbered. Like we might have had like 8 or 9 brothers in the unit. You know what I'm saying? It might have been like 25 Crips in there, you know what I'm saying? And then the homeboys and the riders, you know what I'm saying? Them alone, you know what I'm saying? It was a big number, so they had us outnumbered. So he was like, shoot, it just seemed like it was an issue. So I remember the security at the time was like, man, every brother need to be armed for at least 24 hours. I was like, where these folks think they at? These folks think they in the military or something. Like, where y'all think y'all in? Where y'all think y'all in the army? I don't like the I don't like the language. I don't like the words that's being thrown out. I don't like the verbiage. I don't like how you saying certain things. Talking about if we need to be armed 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? To 1400 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, who trained you? Cause I ain't seen none of this stuff in the 12 that y'all be saying. Cause y'all just done came up with this like we just super militant or something. Yeah, we need to be armed for the. Bro, where's in the penitentiary, family? Listen, I'm not about face. Hey. Bro, we is not in the army, bro. I am not in the service. You trip. Don't say I need to be armed for 24 hours because we into it with the opposition, man. I don't like how you talk. So after he get through doing all of this talking, they say, everybody like, okay, that was up. He said, now Josie, go on down there and get the knives. Everybody know. I said, that was up, G. I ain't even gonna say nothing because I already know he got that word in the back of his mouth. He ready to say it. To be an insubordinate G. Then he gonna say it right there in front of everybody, which gonna make it a bigger problem. I said, man, let me go on down here real quick. I pop the door. I run down the step. When I'm going down the step, I see cuz them kind of, you know what I'm saying, huddled up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of guys. All the guys wasn't in the cell anyway. So I'm seeing cuz them over there, they rapping, you know what I'm saying? And it do look like there's some tension in the air. And when stuff like that, of course, when you with who you affiliated with, some of them people you actually form brotherhoods with. So you always gonna have, it's been one-on-ones where it's gotta be somebody in the cell from the other 50. It'll be 4 people in the cell, but only 2 people fight. And it's more logical to have 2 people outside the door with the door secure. But a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, they'll have somebody, and that's how it was when I got to fighting with the Vice Lord at Northeast. It was actually another Vice Lord and a brother in the cell at the time of the fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's already, you know what I'm saying, congested in there as it is. It's small in there. A lot of times they'll sit on the bunk or they'll move the mat off the bunk and they'll stand up on the top bunk, you know what I'm saying, to kind of be out of the way. So when I come out, I'm kind of looking over and I'm like, I'm sure some conversations over there where they like, man, I'm telling you, if he get on, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go ahead and say such and such. And dude would probably already, man, if he will cuz this time, I'm telling you, I want to see one of them G's. I'm telling you, man, I don't like the G's anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of times that was I don't really like them anyway. Then how they be moving and stuff, and then they be acting funny, like they be thinking they better than anybody in the penitentiary. This is that. I already know that's the kind of talk that's going on over there in that corner. So I go to dudes and pop, 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 pop. Hey, it's Joe T. I need to holler at you real quick. Oh, come on in, Joe T. Man, Blessing said, what you got going on? Man, I ain't doing nothing. I said, man, they sit me down here to get the knives real quick. He said, all of them? I said, yeah, I don't need all of them. I need to grab 6 of them. He said, 6 knives? He said, what's going on, Joe T? He said, man, is everything all right? Do I need to go around and collect some of my debts and let my homeboys know, hey, we're probably going to be on lockdown. So if you got something, somebody need to hold or you need to go get you a couple people, like, just let me know. I ain't trying to be a GD business or anything like that. And at the same time, he moving to go get the stuff. I was like, nah, I don't think nothing going to go on like that. I was like, man, you know, between you and me, it's just a one-on-one situation and everybody. He was like, oh, okay, I understand. Security first thing. He was like, I already know. Security first. He was like, well, man, oh, okay, I do remember. What you mean you do? Where's them knives? Where's them knives at, man? So he go boom, boom, boom. He pulled out the knives, bag full of knives. He said, just 6 of them? I said, yeah, just give me 6 of them. So he gave me the 6 knives. He had me, listen, commercial break me, please. Dramatic effect me, please. And if y'all want the hoodies, just jump in the comment section and say, man, bring the hoodies out. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, nigga. Y'all be asking me to do stuff. Then when I do it, you don't even go over and shop. So why put it on there? If you're not finna, you go. But if you want the hoodies, just like bring the hoodies back. Jump in the comment section. So when he had me the knives, I just sit there and I'm like, I'm a man before anything. Like, it is so crazy that I couldn't say, nah, I don't want to do that. As a man, how is it that I can't say what I'm feeling? I'm knowing this could put me in a predicament, keep me locked up longer, possibly get into a situation where somebody will be leaking and life flighted. It could get me a whole nother sentence. I'm knowing this. And I know if I say no, it's going to be an issue. It's a different level of peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way on the street. Even though I was off the chain, I guarantee you it was a bunch of times where I was like, I don't really want to do that. But on the strength of word about, you know what I'm saying, what the streets say, the approval, the validation, whatever you want to call it, the street cred, you still do stuff that your mind, heart, spirit done already told you ain't got to do that. You do it anyway. There's a lot of people, it's a lot of men who deal with women and they do stuff on the strength of a word about the woman feeling some type of way because maybe you can't afford to do it and you don't want her to think you ain't got no money. You do certain things that's really outside, you change, you do all this stuff, instead of just saying, you know, hey, that ain't me, or nah, I don't want to do it, and you do it, and then before you know it, listen, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, if y'all want to hear the rest of this story, you're going to have to go get you a membership. That was good, wasn't it? That was good. You got to give it to me. You got to give it to me. You can't be mad at me. You got to give it to me. That was a good one. That was good. And I'm dropping two. I'm dropping two in the membership today. You know what I'm saying? The second one, I don't even know if I'm going to put it on the page. I had one of my members jump on there and say, man, I don't appreciate you giving them folks at least 20 minutes of the video. Hey, and I'm not going to go back and forth with them. You know, I might cut it down to 15 next time. Who knows? Because listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's enough people in the membership now, you know what I'm saying, that I really appreciate. They really all got... I could just give all the videos to the membership, you know what I'm saying, and be just fine. Because a lot of people keep talking about the ads and stuff. I don't care nothing about them ads, and y'all don't know how this stuff works. You assume a lot of things. Y'all don't really know how this stuff works, but it's enough people in the membership at the time, and I appreciate it. I could just drop the videos in the membership and never use the public page again, to be honest with you. Like, and I